Hi, teachers. Today I'm going to show you guys how to use this website, SignUpGenius, to create an online sign-up form for your parent-teacher conferences. The first thing you're going to do when you go to signupgenius.com is create an account or join. So click on the login and join button up here. If you're new to the website, you're going to use the left-hand side here to sign up for the first time to register. It's a free account. If you are returning, you're going to log in over here, preferably with the correct spelling of your name. And then if you are brand new and signing up over here, it's going to send you an email that you'll need to open and click the link to verify before you can go on to create your first sign-up sheet. So just remember, after you sign up for the first time, go check your email because you're going to have to click a verification there. Once you are signed in, you will have, this is kind of like your dashboard, your main page that you'll see. Lots of different things to do in here, but we're just going to go right up to create a sign up. Okay. And it takes you through these 7 steps across the top here. And the first one is just our basic general details. It's asking you for the name of your group. So if you have a email group for your parents already that you've created maybe in Outlook, and so you already have all their email addresses in a group, you do not have to do this part. You don't have to define a name for your group and all that, because at the end, you can just get the link to the sign up page and send it to your group in Outlook. But if you don't have a group for your parents already created in Outlook, you will need to enter all those email addresses in on this website. And so it's going to create a group for that. And so I have previous groups from previous years. That's why this is here. But I will need a new group for this year. And the title of this sign-up sheet will be, actually, I'll put my name on it. That might help. Miss, oh my gosh, can't spell today. Miss Kickler's Parent Conferences 2014-15. Okay. The description is what you want to say to your parents. When they get to the page, it'll appear right under the title. So you might want to just paste something in or type something in like this, or not. Oh, wow. Never mind. There was a little glitch there. But you may want to type in something. I'm copying and pasting since I don't want to take the time to type it all. Something like this, or you're telling your parents to please sign up for one of the open conference times. And they can call you or contact you to make other arrangements if none of those times will work for them. Okay. So just something like that should be good enough. And then you can hit continue. Okay, this part is you're going to pick your theme. So you can select education from the category if you want to get some cute little school themes. I'm just going to pick back to school because that looks cute. So, and then you can go to more education themes right here. You can even use your own custom image, but we're going to go with the one they have. Now, this can be the kind of a tricky part, but it says next to here where it says time slots, I know it gives you the example of parent-teacher conferences. It can be misleading, but this is not the one you want. You want a custom because you want multiple days, times, or locations. So this one, I think it only gives you like a range of times, but only on one day. It's weird. So most of us want this one, the custom. So that way you can do multiple days, times, and locations. Okay, so now you're just going to go ahead and start selecting your days and times for conferences. You do not have to have an end time here. You can, but you don't have to. Your location would just be your room number if you want to put one, but you don't even have to put location. You could just do the date and the start time. So you may have multiple time slots on the same day. That's okay. Just pick the same date. And then the next time slot. Oops, these are not AM. I'm having a parent conference at 3:15 a.m. Okay, so you're going to just go down the list, fill out your dates and times. If you need more than these slots, you just check this box. I need to enter more dates and times, and they'll give you another chunk, okay? So when you're finished with that, you're just going to hit continue. Okay, the fourth step here is called slots, and this can be a little misleading as well because we don't really need all of these different types of slots and number of people wanted because we just have one general setting. So you might just want to put in like conference time, and then that's it. Leave everything else the way it is. The reason they have this is, for example, if you're doing a volunteer list, and let's say at 3 o'clock you need, 3 volunteers for the setup booth, and then you're going to need, 4 volunteers for selling tickets. So you may have various types of volunteer jobs, various numbers of people for those jobs all at the same time. We just want one person for each time slot. So it's just, everything's just a conference time for us. So this is an easy one for us. And we just go to continue. Okay, the fifth step here is for settings. You really just need a couple things here to be checked. Obviously, it's going to ask for their name and email. I would leave that required. If you want their phone number, you can check this box and make that required or not. But the only thing I would change here besides that is I would uncheck these 2 boxes, allowing members to swap slots and then encouraging them to sign up, to share it on Facebook or whatever. So other than that, I would just leave everything else the way it is and hit continue. This 6th step is your preview. So this is kind of a preview of what it's going to look like. So obviously yours would have more dates and times here. But if everything looks good, you can proceed to invite and publish. If you need to go back and keep editing, you can just skip back to the dates and times or whatever step that you need to make the changes on and, add in things that are missing or change things that are incorrect, whatever you need to do. So you can go back and make your changes. And then after you do that, you'll hit update, and then you can go right back to your preview. And so now mine looks good. I'll say everything's great. So I'm going to proceed to invite and publish. Okay, so on this last step here, you have a couple choices, and I would do one of 2 things. If you don't have your parent emails somewhere saved in your Outlook email, then I would just manually enter all your email addresses in here. So that would just be one at a time, and you can, enter one on each line, one email per line, or a list of emails separated by commas. So I would just type them in from here. The other option is if you do have your parent email addresses in your Outlook email or somewhere else, then I'm not sure about importing them from your address book. I'm not sure how that would work. It might. But what I would do is skip this altogether. If you already have those email addresses in your Outlook account, you can skip this whole part altogether and go down to the button that says take my sign up live, but don't send emails. Okay, what that's going to do is give me this link. So this is the link to my sign up page. And if I just copy this, then I can go into my Outlook email and send emails to my parents with this link in the email saying, I've set up this page for my parent conferences. Please go to the link below and sign up for an open time, and just paste this link into the email and send it out to my parents. So that's an easier option to do that instead of trying to import or whatever other choices. If you've already used those email addresses, this would be the easier option than having to type them all in again. So that's it. And if we click that link, it takes us to our live form and shows you what it looks like. So this is basically what parents are going to see without this toolbar here. You're seeing this because that's like the editing toolbar because you're logged in and this is your sign-up sheet. So we could go in and edit the content if you need to. I do want to go back to the invites area because I kind of skipped over that. So, and up here in your address bar is the URL. Again, the same exact URL or site that you would send to your parents to have them come and sign up. If you aren't going to copy and paste that link into emails from Outlook, the other way that you could have done it was to manually enter emails. So again, in here, we could enter them all. And then right here is the email text that's going to send to the parents with the link. So it'll automatically put the link into the email, and it's just, you can change this text if you want. It's just going to say, you've been invited by whoever's, logged in to sign up for parent conferences. Click on the link below. And they don't show a link here, but it will be in the emails that takes them directly to your sign up page. And you can preview your email so you can see exactly, there's your exact link again. So this is what the email will look like that's going to your parents if you enter their email addresses in on the site here. Okay. And then you would click send my invites, and it would email every email address you listed in this box up here. It would send them all the same email, and they would have the link again to get here to the live page. Once they come here, they choose a date and time that works for them. And then they click submit and sign up once they've checked an area. And then it's going to ask them to, I'm logged in as me, but it would ask them for their name. And you can even have them display an alternate name if the child's name is different. And then they can choose to have themselves sent a confirmation email that they can add to their calendar as well. They can put comments here for you and then hit sign up now, and they're done. So it's very simple and easy for them to sign up. And then that spot will be taken in your form. I'm going to put my daughter's name. And I do want a confirmation email. So I'm going to hit sign up now. So it says thank you, and I can add it to my calendar right now, depending on what type of calendar I use. And then if I want to go back and see my new form, now it shows that someone has signed up for that spot and time. Okay. Now I'm the only one who's going to see these edit and delete buttons. Regular parents coming in are not going to see those. So that's it. If you guys have any questions or have any trouble filling this out, just let me know. I would recommend watching this video on one side of your screen, have it playing while you're on the actual website, on the other side of your screen, going through the steps. That way you can kind of pause and go back and forth and make sure you're getting all the steps in. And hopefully it wasn't that confusing. I think it's pretty simple to get yourself signed up, and it saves you a ton of time and back and forth papers and phone calls and texts and all kinds of stuff trying to get people, signed up for times. This takes care of it very easily. All right, thanks.